So I'm going to use one of my older drawings. So I have my drawing here. So I'm going to make a text layer. So add text. And it's best if you can use any font, but it's best, I prefer to use a thick font. That way you can see a lot more of the image. So I'm just going to use Akbar. And I'll type in Dave Reed. So I'll make this bigger. So I'm going to try to cover his eyes because that's really good detail. So the more I can color it, which means the more that will show through in the actual artwork. Okay. Doesn't matter what color the text is either. So right now we have the text layer, and we have our photo layer, and we don't need this layer in between, so I'm just going to delete it. Alright, so I'm going to take my text layer and I'm going to hit select. And I'm going to go back to my layers, and then I'm going to go down to the image layer. And I'm going to tap the image layer. So now I'm going to go on the screen and do my 3 swipe down. And I'm going to do cut and paste. So now I'm going to hide my Dave, and I'm going to hide the background. And now I have my image in my name. I'm gonna make my background a little bit lighter so you can see it. I always like to add a drop layer to my text. So in order to add a drop layer, I'm going to duplicate the text, and I'm going to go to the bottom layer of text, and I'm going to just go to hue saturation layer, and I'm going to bring that all the way down to black. Now you can't see it because it's below this layer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the selection tool. I'll tap a few times on the corner just so you can sort of see it. So now you can see the drop shadow. I'm going to go to the magic wand tool, good old Gaussian blur, layer, and I'm just going to blur it out a little bit. That's good. And now I'm going to duplicate that again. I'm going to go to the bottom, duplication, and I'm going to Gaussian blur a lot more. And then I'm going to lower the opacity of that to only about 25% is good. And then I'm just going to merge the two shadow layers. So that's without. It's a little bit hard to see. It still looks cool. And then here's with the drop shadow. Sort of makes the letters pop a little bit. So it's another little tidbit for you. See you in the next one. I don't know why that was so creepy.